I was at Cardis Corporation in Danbury, Connecticut for 17 years, uh, 10 years of it as a senior financial analyst. It was pretty big and a lot of people got outsourced. So we already knew that India was the one that they were relocating everybody. I was able to go to Westchester Community College. I went there for 2 years. I graduated with good grades and good GPA, and I'm still searching now for a job. Yeah, I am an older worker, so it was kind of intimidating to me to go now as an unemployed person to go to school or to do anything. I was really, to find another job as an older person is the most difficult thing. What Walenska did for me was make me feel comfortable. She says I can do anything I want, and every time I went there, it was like a smile on her face, whether I was there during our scheduled time or dropping off something. She always came out of her office to give me that welcoming, you know. The funds covered everything, including books and everything. So I was very fortunate that that happened. I was happy. And I also hit the dean's list, by the way.
My name is Charlene Manning. I am pleased to share information about the teamwork with 6 organizations that we are excited about. We believe it is a great example of a collaborative partnership to create a pre-apprentice pipeline. This partnership is an investment of time, perseverance, and diligence. We are so excited about this.
What the Guidance Center of Westchester offers us as employers is the opportunity to hire an individual that has already gone through the training, has a really good handle on what the expectations are. And then for us as employers, what I like is that I still have them as career counselors for our folks. So that way, whoever graduates from this program, they can go work for Carmine, they can come work for us, they can come work for someone else. The purpose of putting this together is to grow people and have stability and consistency in talent. We can at least give back, and we can start creating some stability in the trades and take it forward. So whatever Amrika and Diamari have put together and Soulful Synergy have put together, we can now bundle it up and launch it with other work experience nonprofits.
So FutureWorks is a construction training and certification program. It's a 5-week program from youth and young adults in Mount Vernon and New Rochelle between the ages of 16 to 24. In that program, participants get certain certifications, including their OSHA 30, flagger, scaffolding, security guard, fundamentals of green, CPR. And in the initial stages of the program, we decided to diversify the certification so that the students can have more options. And we contract Soulful Center to basically run the program.
I'm a carpenter by trade. I was in the local union in New York City. I understood very early on that there's certain skill sets people need to develop so that you can build upon and then grow, right? There's been so many times that I've seen individuals that are gung-ho and they end up leading with their head and they literally fall on their face because the moment that barriers presented or certain skill set that they didn't obtain early on, they lose their footing, right?
I'm here because, 45 years ago, I was in a cooperative program in a trade school and somebody gave me a chance, and if I didn't have that chance, I wouldn't be here. So I have a passion for this. When I first spoke with FutureWorks, I just thought this was going to be just check a box and talk to the students, but the engagement between the students was pretty remarkable. And just the foundation you're teaching these students, especially on the safety. In our world, the safety is such a big thing. We just think safety, you wear a hard hat, but there's so many different certifications just to get them in the door, whether they're a 20-year electrician or a first day apprentice. They need those certifications, and you get that with what you're doing, Alex.
But when you're drawing on the same workforce and people that come into the workforce, it's more of a co-opetition. And what I mean by co-opetition is where the people all have to be trained to understand what needs to get done. And I've met plenty of people that have the same problem. And it's time that somebody really steps up to the plate and says, we have to do this for the industry. It's not about for Candela, it's not about for myself, it's about what the future has to bring for all of us. Because all of us will pay for it at the end of the day if something isn't done.
I put too much faith in my 8-ball, asking when will things get back to normal, thinking back to when we thought this would be a break. Little did we know, weeks turned into months, turned into mayhem.
COVID-19 affected me because I couldn't do much of the activities that I used to do before.
I was able to gain something from this pandemic, and I'm grateful. I'm still recovering, but you know, it's one step at a time.
I get so confused, staring into the gloom of last week's due. I just wanna know, how much longer do we go till we find